Okay, I keep hearing that what is for us from God will not pass us. So the idea is not to worry and to trust God's timing and plans for our lives. Is this biblical? Because I personally have a hard time resting on this as a way of thinking, even though there are verses that back God's plans for us and verses that speak of his intentions for us, verses that not even man can get in the way of what God ordains. But my hang up here is that there is free will. So how can this general concept be true when considering, for example, the person he has for you to marry?
Okay.
Did we answer this before?
Yeah, I think we did.
Okay, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think we did.
Okay.
Short version, since that got brought up, is there are things that are ordained by God that will not change. So second coming is coming on a certain day. The rapture of the church is going to take place on a certain day that only God knows. Satan is going to be bound and cast into the pit, and then later on cast in the lake of fire for the rest of eternity. Those things are going to happen no matter what anybody thinks, including the devil himself. And so those are things that are ordained, but then the Bible also talks about that perfect will of God. And so God's perfect will is that I wake up in the morning and I don't sin all day long. But that is not ordained of God in the sense that you're talking about. That is something that's subject to my free will. And so there are going to be things in my life that are subject to my free will, and God encourages me to do those things. And then there are going to be other things that are not subject to my free will, and those things are going to happen whether I want them to or not, whether I'm actively opposed to them or not. And those are things that God holds in his counsels. So